Welcome, everybody. Yay, we're here, we're on. Well, okay, we're officially starting the meeting. Thank you, everybody. Looks like we have more people on Zoom than we do here. You guys are just missing out on really great food. But thank you, everybody, for buying tickets. Okay, so we're in April. Thank you, everybody. Hopefully everybody had a good April, good Easter.
Yeah.
We had beautiful weather for Easter, and now we're back to cold weather. I'm about done. I don't know about you. I'm so done with this weather. Just briefly, just wanted to kind of go over a few things. We've been really busy in March and April. So we'll talk a little bit more about it, but we wanted to thank everybody that attended our Latina History Day. We'll talk a little bit more about it, and show some pictures of the day, but it was amazing. It was just an amazing, inspiring day. Then we also want to thank everybody who participated in the Cesar Chavez March for Justice, for those of you who came. It was a great turnout. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to attend, but the pictures I saw were amazing. So thank you everyone for attending. Again, one of our Amigaza days, we went to Descanso Gardens, and it was the most beautiful, perfect day to go. So if you guys couldn't make it, we'll try and do it again. I know the tulips weren't in yet, but it was absolutely great. We couldn't have been. Yeah, they're all in bloom now. So if you have a chance to go back, please go back, because the tulips are just blooming. In fact, I have tulips as 2 of the raffle prizes, which are my favorite flower. This weekend, if you guys didn't get your tickets yet, I believe there's still some tickets. The War is going to be in concert at the Soraya at the Valley Performing Arts Center. It's their 50th anniversary, I think, right? I don't know.
Yeah.
Some of you may not are familiar with War, as many of us, but it's supposed to be a great concert, and I'm really excited about going.
Can't we be friends? Why
Yes,
Right.
exactly.
Why can't we be friends? Who doesn't know that song?
I know, right? Right?
Yes.
Also, we wanted to thank everyone who attended we were invited to the San Fernando Valley Young Democrats Mixer. What was so exciting is to see so many young girls and boys, I should say, but men and women and men that were there, that are just so active, and they wanted to highlight Comisión as representing Women's Month. So we got to go there, and we got to tell them all about who we are. And then we had the additional privilege of meeting our district attorney, George Gascon, and more importantly, he got to meet who we were. So he was very impressed with us, and we got a group picture with him. So it was really, but it was freezing cold, and we all froze our. And they offered, right. All the young Democrats were really impressed with Comisión. They offered to support us, and hopefully, sometime soon we'll be able to collaborate and maybe work together on a future project or event. So we look forward to that.
Oh, and Gaston is married to a Mexicana.
Mexicana.
Él es cubano, pero casado con Mexicana.
That's okay. So also, just a quick little update in May. We are going to be having our Mother's Day tea. I know we haven't really talked about it, but you will be hearing a lot about it from now on. Many thanks to the city of San Fernando. They will be hosting us. Thank you to Mary and to Celeste. We will be having it at Las Palmas. The date again is Saturday, May 6th. So please make sure to mark your calendar. More information will be going out about this. We don't know who our speaker will be, but it's always such a special day. So make sure you mark your calendar, and we hope you can attend and bring your mother or bring a special friend or a special guest to the event. That's about it, for our highlights. They're going to come up with some other ones throughout the meeting. So right now, I just want to kind of turn it over to our.
Sorry, quick question.
Yes.
We had a question earlier about meetings. Are we having a May meeting and a June meeting?
Yes. Oh, the June meeting, no. But the May, we don't usually have a June meeting. The reason we're going to have it.
So this is the last meeting for the fiscal year.
No, the reason we're going to have a May meeting is because it's before, it's so early in the year. It's actually Because we're not going to have the business at Mother's Day. Right, because we usually have our Mother's Day event at our regular meeting, or we have business at our Mother's Day tea, but we're not going to have our business at the tea this year. So we are going to be having a May meeting. Also, because we did have our special guests that we wanted to have tonight. Unfortunately, neither one could attend. So I did tell them that they could come. We had invited both the runners up for which were the candidates for the Council 6th District seat. So we had invited him tonight to meet us. Of course, everybody knows Imelda. The runner-up was Marissa, so we'd like to get to know her. So they both said that they wanted to attend our May meeting. So we will have it on May, I believe it's May 12th. I think it's actually on Mother's Day, right? May 10th, yeah. So it's actually on Mother's Day. So it's going to be May 10th. So yes, we are going to have a May meeting, but we are not going to have one in June. Is there any other questions? Anything else?
I do.
Okay.
I do. What time is the tea, mother-daughter tea on May 6th?
I want to say like 11, right? We haven't really planned it.
Oh, okay, okay. That's
Usually we start it like at 11, like 11 to 2, let's say, something like that. There are, I think, 4 or 5 of us on the committee. So if anybody else wants to help plan, we're going to be planning to meet in the next week or so. The 19th, yes. We're going to plan to meet to plan the agenda on April 19th. So if you want to participate, I'll send a note out to everybody. Please, we welcome your ideas and suggestions and help with planning the agenda. Oh, okay. We will keep you posted on the next date. We have so many meeting dates.
Joanne has her hand up.
Joanne,
Do you happen to know how much the fees are going to be for the tickets
for Mother's Day,
for the tea?
we don't charge for the Mother's Day. Just bring a raffle item.
But if we want to bring a friend or if we want to bring somebody, we're not charging?
No. Potluck.
We never have.
Oh, how weird. Okay, okay.
That's when,
It's
yeah,
a
we don't.
potluck and bring a raffle item.
We just asked to bring a raffle item, yeah.
Okay,
Or you can sign up to, it's potluck, so we also
okay.
ask you to bring something to,
And also,
add to it.
here, isn't it? Also, it's a mother-daughter, we call it that, but we ask for people to bring a sister, a niece, it could be of a neighbor that you're really close to, that you think would enjoy a tea. So it's not limited to, just your mom,
yeah.
because your mom might not be around, or daughter.
Mhm.
So it's any woman you'd like to bring.
Perfect. Okay.
I wish I could be there, but I'm going to be a model at the Silmar Women's Club fashion show. So that's the
Wow.
same Odyssey.
We'll miss you.
I really wish I could be there. A couple of my
So,
comadres I'm going to bring along with
we
me.
wanna
Sorry.
talk about Okay, so we have one more date that we really want to let you know about, and we'll talk a little bit more about it later when we get to the report. But we were given the opportunity to buy discount tickets to see an opera this Sunday. The intention was to take our high school mentees to the opera. Unfortunately, we have not been able to get to that point yet of selecting our mentees. So we are going to be extending the invitation to the schools. However, we want to open up the invitation because we purchased 25 tickets. They sold us, we were able to buy the tickets at $10 a piece. So we purchased 25.
Wow.
We purchased 25 tickets. So if anybody wants to attend, please let us know. I'll send a note out more about it so that you know the name of the play of the opera and a little bit more information. But it'll be Sunday, the 16th. The opera starts at 1:30 p.m. and it's going to be at the Dorothy Chandler Pavilion. So yeah, we're going to be working. Wow. We wanted to open up to everybody. So if you want to go, please let us know. Like I said, we have 25 tickets. So we need to. I'm sorry. What's the name of the opera? Pelham. I don't know. I'll send it up. Tell him something.
It's on the email.
It's on the email? Oh, yeah, it's on the email. Don't you guys read my email?
No, it's not on that.
Oh, it's not here? Oh,
There
not,
is no-
oh, yeah, no, I didn't. I didn't. Okay, well, I'll be sending one out tomorrow to everybody with the picture. It's very cool. It's tell him something. Anyways, I'll send it out tomorrow. But keep that in mind and please let us know as soon as possible. Let's see, I think that's it, right? All the announcements?
So this, a question, is the day on Sunday, the
What?
day after war, right?
Yes,
The day-
exactly.
This is Martha, day after war. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, it's gonna be Sunday, the 16th.
you.
Thank you. Our Dodger Stadium tour, we are still a little bit below our minimum. We are 5 below our minimum. We needed 20 people to sign up. We have 15 so far, people signed up for the Dodger Stadium tour. We sent out a reminder today or yesterday, I think, right? So we have to pay for them tomorrow. But if you have an interest, please let us know as soon as possible, because I don't know what time tomorrow we'll send it, but if you're interested, Venmo the money. It was also in your email, right? That one I did put in the email. And you also got a reminder. Again, it's $20 for adults and $15 for seniors and children. So please let it, and the date is Saturday, April 22nd, and the time is 1:30.
Lori, what's the time for the opera? Because I've never been to the opera before. What is the time?
It's at 1:30 p.m.
Ooh, my kind of hours. Okay.
Yeah, mine too, mine too. So the name of the opera is called Peleas. I can't even pronounce it. Okay, Anita? Oh, Peleas Melisande. Peleas and Melisande. But I'll send it out to you tomorrow and you can read a little bit more about it. But it's supposed to be
Hello.
hello. Who said hello?
Oh, sorry. I got a phone call.
It was just a regular hello? Okay.
To somebody else.
Wasn't hello to us. Okay. Okay, so I think that's it on all of it, and we'll talk a little bit more again about the stadium tour and the opera a little later. We'll keep you posted on it. I think that's it. So anything else I need to know? Okay. Now I'd like to turn it over to Tanya. And if she can give us a membership update, birthdays and celebration, and give us a little update on who our monthly member highlight, who is our member of the month.
Okay, hello, everyone.
You wanna
Thank
come
you
over
for
here?
joining us, and especially thank you for taking these, taking the raffle gifts off of our table. This is going to be wonderful. Anyway, for the birthdays today for April, we have Lori, and she's with us today. And then Judith Angeles, Alondra. I'm not sure Alondra's new last name.
No, Reyes.
Reina.
Reina.
Oh, Reina.
Reina,
That's right. I
okay.
wanted to say Reyes. But yeah.
Robin Gomez, who was one of our dancers at the
At the
march.
March.
And also I want to say that Kathleen was also a dancer at the march.
Oh,
And it was
Kathleen.
wonderful to have some of our members there.
Really?
Yes. Joanne Moreno, happy birthday, Joanne. Cindy Villegas, Martha Garcia Jimenez, she's
Yay.
with us today,
Yeah.
and Suzuki Garola. Happy birthday to all of you.
Happy birthday to everyone.
I do not believe we have any new members this month. I do know that we had a meal train for Catalina Lara,
yeah.
which I believe was very successful.
Thank you.
And so we're very happy that we, members chipped in and got them some meals. And Valentina, I'm not, Flores is our member of the month. And at the march, she was playing with a group of people that she plays with.
Mhm.
And Vanessa Solache got to meet her there.
She did.
And so that was really nice. And we got a lot of really good pictures there. But she's just amazing. And Vanessa did a great job in highlighting her
She did. She
on
did.
the
Yeah.
website. And I think that's it. Thank
That's
you
it.
very
Yep.
much.
Any other questions? Anybody? No? Okay. Okay, I think we'll go to, we're good?
Are you or Dee doing the secretary?
Well,
Oh, Dee.
Dee's right there, so yeah. So, hi Dee. The secretary's report. I'm gonna take you're on mute. Dee, you're on mute. There you go.
Everybody received the secretary's report. Lori sent it to us. It was a page and a half. And did everyone have a chance to read it? And do you have any additions or suggested changes? You saw the treasurer's report that I had from Anita and committee updates given by Xochitl, and scholarship mentorship program presented by Joanne and Olivia. And we have the special guest who spoke on Alzheimer's. Does anyone have any additions, any changes, anything that you think needs to be modified? This is the time to say.
Anybody?
I move we approve the minutes for March.
Anybody second?
I'll second.
Anita will second, Dee.
Okay, all right, then I'm assuming the minutes will be accepted as presented.
Well, let's vote on it first. So we have the motion first and second. So we need to vote on it. So all in favor of approving the minutes?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay, any no's? No, okay, so
Okay,
the motion
thank you.
is approved. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Yes.
So real quick, I wanted to say hi to Vanessa, and Vanessa has her new baby with her. So I don't know if you can see, what a beautiful, oh my goodness, congratulations, Vanessa.
Hello, thanks.
On Facebook or Instagram. What's her name, Vanessa?
Her name is Mareva.
Mariana, how beautiful.
She's awake right now,
You got
which
your
is
boy.
rare.
Look at her, she's wide awake. Look at her.
Because she knew she was up.
Yeah.
Right?
How old is she?
She's a month.
A month?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, we can't wait to meet her in person.
Congratulations. Thank
Thank you for
you.
joining us, and thank you for us to be able to meet her, and we look forward to watching her grow. Your
Yeah,
sons are
no problem.
Yeah, your kids are gonna grow so fast. Yeah, don't blink. Don't.
Right.
Okay. Okay, so now I'd like to do the treasurer's report. Oh, look at.
Oh.
Yay! Look at her. Beautiful. She's beautiful. She's just so beautiful.
Mm.
I know, she's not crying. Look at, she's just probably 8. I think she's just 8.
Okay, I'm gonna share my screen here. Make sure I get the right month up. Okay, so let me take this down. Okay, can you see my screen?
Yes.
Perfect. Okay, so this is for last month for March. So remember, we have 3 accounts now because one of them is just for the grant money that we received. So our ending balance in the grant account is $22,227.47. The only expense we had for last month was the opera tickets, actually, that I need to make a change to, right? Since it's not going to be part of the grant. Yeah, well, or that might be, there might be an addendum there. In the general account, our ending balance is $31,507.24. As you can see, we have a lot of brunch tickets that were sold, so that's great. I think we're at 38 tickets that are now sold for the brunch, and our goal is 50. So Xochitl will talk about that later on, but we have the brunch tickets, and then the raffle money from our February meeting, or no, sorry, March meeting was $121. And And our sound today is being brought to you by these wonderful little microphones that we're using. That cost us $39.12 on Amazon. So I think our sound is a lot better for everybody on Zoom. I don't think we have the issues of it disconnecting anymore. So I think it's a well-spent $39. Scholarship donation. And then in our scholarship account, our ending balance is $9,308.41. And then at the last meeting, there was a request to split out to show the split of how much money is in the Olga Hernandez account or scholarship fund versus the Karen Duran scholarship. So the breakout, it's probably very small, but the breakdown is $4,353.37 for the Olga Hernandez scholarship and $4,955.04 for the Karen Duran. So this way you can see those two amounts, of course, equal the 9,308. So that gives a better picture of how much we have for each scholarship. What questions do you have, or what questions are there for the account transactions for March?
Anybody?
Okay, then I'm going to share our the other report, of course, which groups them by category. So just so that you can see a breakdown of our, for example, the bank fees and charges was $18.98. So that again is from people making payments online. So of course, you know, a cut of that has to go to the fees that were charged. So altogether it was $18.98 for last month in fees that we paid on that. Again, you know, we have the scholarship brunch tickets that were sold. That was a total of $700. Again, the raffle, $121. We bought more berets because we were out of stock. So that expense was $109. So again, a category. And as always, if anybody would like a copy of these reports, let me know and I'll be happy to send them to you.
Anything else? We need a motion?
I motion to approve the
It was on me.
Anybody second?
I second.
Tanya, who second? Tanya? Tanya? Okay, Tanya seconded. Okay, there's a motion on the floor. All in favor of approving the treasurer's report, March's report? Yeah,
Aye.
all you guys also?
Aye.
Okay. Any no's? Okay, thank you so much. The motion has been approved. Thank you. Thank you, Anita.
Question, Lori,
Yes,
who made the first motion?
it's Sochi. Murakawa.
Thank you.
And Tanya seconded.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Okay, you ready? Okay. Now we're going to be talking about the high school mentoring program. I'm going to give you an update.
So I've been working with.
She's been working. Okay, this is where we're at.
I've been working with the woman from the district. And we have the forms to do the Department of Justice step. So so we haven't even gotten the MOU yet. We haven't done that yet. We have to go through this process of the fingerprinting first. So the person that I'm working with, she's not very experienced with this document that I told you was 27 pages. But she talked to her boss, and so I think now she feels a little more comfortable. And tomorrow at 12:30 we're going to have a Zoom meeting, and so anybody who's interested and would like to join can join. Lori and I will be on for sure. And so I am very, very happy that Lorna, that's her name, Lorna Herrera, is working with us. Also, I just want to mention that we had a meeting at our house, at my house last week, the first training meeting for our mentors. And only 2 people were not able to make it for that evening, but we had a very good session. And it was so that the mentors could brainstorm and share what they thought mentorship was. Like, what was their impression? And so we charted a lot of things, and we learned a lot from each other. And so the next training will be done by Karina Alcala from CSUN. And we may ask Martha if we could if she could get this room for us to do that training, because again, it's in the middle of the valley for most of us that are mentors. And Karina works here at CSUN, so it'd be easier for her to come over. And she will be doing this pro bono because we're doing something for the office that she works in. So we're trading our talents. And so we haven't chosen a date yet. She is booked until May. So it's going to be, even if we get through the MOU and everything, we start our program, we can still be trained, you know, and so we're going to go ahead with that. So I don't know if anybody has any questions. All right, then. Thank you.
Thank you, Olivia. Well, I think that goes to Anita, right? I have one over here. Again, so with the high school mentoring committee, not with my mouth full, or to a bite. So once again, the opera that we had planned originally to take our mentees, we still are trying to, we're still going to try to get some students to go, but we do have tickets to use. So please let us know if you're interested, and we can set aside tickets for you. And we will send out a note later this week about the more details of us getting together. Obviously, we'll be taking ourselves, or maybe we'll be able to carpool. So, but we'll get back with you and let us know. So please let me know if you're interested. Okay, the Scholarship Recipients Mentoring Committee, Joanne?
Okay, can you hear me okay? So I did like a final push to reach out to the individuals, the recipients that were on our list. So out of 21, these are the final numbers. We pretty much had 9 that are definitely interested in joining our objective. We had 6 that never responded via email, texting. We just couldn't reach out to them. And we even did a hard copy mail out, but nothing happened. And then I have about 6 that are kind of like on the fence. They're not sure. So we're having our next meeting this month at the end of the month. So hopefully with the mentors, we can plan a mixer and then still invite those other 6 so that they can maybe kind of see what, you know, our plan is and how we can assist them in mentoring them. And again, we're going to be discussing at our meeting as well, like Olivia was saying, you know, what is a mentor expected to do? It's a little different because we're dealing with adult individuals versus minor. So thank goodness we don't have to do all that red tape, because my hat is off to you, and Chacha. I cannot believe what you have to do. So that's where we're at right now.
Great. All right.
Any questions?
Anybody?
We also got some good news, right, Lori, about the grant money and how we're able to help these young scholarship recipients,
Right.
because we know that some of them are like need grocery store, you know, voucher, you know, credit cards or whatever from the grocery stores, jackets because they're cold, just things that are, you know, that will really help them. So Lori was able to really reach out to the people that gave us the grant and got some great news.
So just to back up what Alina was saying, on the original contract, they want us to be very specific on exactly what we meant by supplies and what items we would do. And we sent them like ideas and examples of it. And actually the grant was approved to us by Supervisor Sheila Keel. However, once she approves it, then it goes to another department within the county who works for the Board of Supervisors, and they handle, and they're the ones that draw up the contracts, and they're the ones that ensure that everything is complied. So when I spoke with that office, his contract did not specify exactly what we needed to do. So he just figured that as long as we use the language saying, for example, they are supplies, and just kind of use, don't be so specific, and kind of make sure you send in the receipts and exactly what it is. So we do consider a jacket a supply. We do consider the food, whether it's snacks or whatever it is, a supply, or whatever it is. They are supplies, and they are helping these students as they attend school. Specifically, one of them that Alina was talking about, she goes to school back east, and being from Southern California, she's freezing her little tushak. So she didn't have a jacket that was warm enough for her back there. So those are like really necessities, actually. So that's why we're really glad that we're able to he's being very general as far as supplies, and being very nice about giving us some leeway on what we consider a supply. So thank you, Alina, for bringing that up.
Thank you, Alina. Good call.
And I would say too, that was also going to go towards the mentoring program that we have for the high school students, because we might come across something like that too. What may be, what we had to do specifically versus what is actually, we can do. So, so like I said, the department is willing to work with us on the specifics of the items that we spend our money on. As long as we have, he said, as long as we have receipts, we're good. So, yes, so we're good. Okay. So I know I forgot the scholarship program on the agenda. So next, if we can have a report from the scholarship program, I don't know, is it Anita or Sochi?
Good evening, everybody. The scholarship program. Let's give you a quick update. We're still accepting applications until the 21st. So we have about a little more than a week to go. So applications, including transcripts and recommendation forms. So that all those three things consist of a complete application. So let me give you the numbers. For the Karen Duran Scholarship Fund, we have a total of 25 applications, but only 11 complete. So Anita's been hounding down those people to try to get more complete applications. So we'll decide what we're gonna do on the 21st. The Olga Martha Hernandez Scholarship Fund, we have 4 applications and only 1 complete. So again, we'll decide what we do on the 21st, but we are receiving applications, which is a good thing. And hopefully they'll get all of their paperwork in, and hopefully we'll get more applications. Unfortunately, we do not have certain schools participating, and we wish we would. So I think an example is San Fernando High School, 0 applications. The Cesar Chavez Academies, 0 applications. So those are schools very local to San Fernando that we would like representation from. So if you know anybody at those schools who could help push some girls to apply, that would be awesome. Another thing I want to mention is, as a reader, we have about 17 readers signed up, I think. Our next meeting coming up is next Wednesday, April 19th, where we will review the rubric. We will review past applications so that we can all be in sync on how to rate and score these applications, so that we can make a better and fairer playing ground for who will be the finalists. Because sometimes in the past, it hasn't been so easy, and I don't think we've ever had a training like that. So we're going to go through that on Wednesday, and Anita and my mom will be leading that training. And they will give us examples, and as a group, we will rate and we will discuss why we rated something and why not, and so that we could all be on the same playing field. Yes, surprise to them, even though they volunteered before. So once the applications are received on the 21st, we're going to close it at 5 p.m. on the 21st. I will close it from wherever I am in the world because I'm not going to be in town. So I'm just going to click on the button and say, sorry, no, we're not going to accept anymore. We gave them plenty of time, and then we will do our busy work of sorting and prepping for the readers so that they can get all of their packets electronically, and then they will be given out electronically on April 25th. And they will have about, a week and a half around that, maybe 2 weeks to complete their reading. So it might not take you that long because we might not have enough complete, but we'll do the best we can. And honestly, we only need to choose 4 in the end. So it might be a little simpler than in the past, but we'll see. We might get surprised. Let me see if there are anything else. Thank you. The scholarship brunch. Thank you to all 38 of you that have signed up for bringing your friends and family. We're very excited, and you guys all met the deadline of the $35. But we do have an option for today's meeting only. I saw how you guys all signed up for raffle tickets. So everyone, all of you on Zoom, all of you in the room, if you have not bought a ticket, you will get the $35 price today only. Only until this meeting is over. So you have about 15 minutes left. Get your money in. Send it to Anita Venmo, $35. Bring yourself, bring your child who might be in high school or junior high, or show them what their future is going to be about. So yes, it will be a good time at Maggiano's on the 17th. So if you can make it, that would be awesome. You have minutes left. Okay, 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock. You have until 8 o'clock to get the $35 special. Otherwise, it will be $40. So we have 12 spots to fill to make our goal of 50 people. And I saw how many people on Zoom? 15? 15. Come on, girl. We can do it.
I already paid.
Hi.
I think that's all I have. Do you
Hi.
have any questions? Yes.
Yes, Sochi, do we have a speaker or a special guest for the brunch?
We do not have anything finalized. We've been brainstorming. Do you have any recommendations, Mr. Ressa?
Of course.
Well, I was thinking of Luz Rivas.
Okay. What does the committee think?
She's my girl. She takes care of my, the Caltrans cleaning up the freeway every time I call.
Yeah. No, I mean, I think Luz would be great. We've had her as a speaker in the past for AML, but I don't think we've ever had her as a speaker at the scholarship brunch. So I think that's a great suggestion. Celeste, I think also yesterday we were brainstorming it. No, Mary has also suggested her. So that's a good idea.
I thought we were talking about Delia.
I was gonna say, we talked about asking Delia too, since she's a past recipient.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my God, I didn't hear about that one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
she's a
great
past
idea.
recipient, and isn't
Okay.
she the one that works at JPL?
Okay.
Yeah.
That was, so we have to
I think
ask.
that's right.
So
we'll
those
ask-
those are great suggestions, and
suggestions.
our committee will move forward to try to recruit one of them.
Who is it that works at JPL?
Delia Reyes.
Delia Reyes. She's a past scholarship recipient, and she told us about her background at one of the meetings. And Mr. S, I think you grilled her. No, you asked her a lot of questions, which was cool
Oh,
because we
yes,
got to hear more
okay.
about her.
Remember her?
Yeah, do you
She
remember?
lives in Lancaster or someplace?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's also a possibility. So we will investigate to see whose calendar is open to join us on the 17th. But if anyone else has any suggestions, just contact one of us and Yeah, we don't know who's available, so we'll just go down the list.
Giselle Fernandez.
Yes, Eva.
Hmm?
That's a great suggestion. She said, Eva said, if you are not able to make it to the brunch,
You can sponsor one. of
you
the
can
recipients.
sponsor one of the recipients, or you could sponsor somebody to go in your place, or someone who, you know, can't afford to go but really wants to go. You can just say, hey, I want to buy someone a ticket, whoever, you know, is asking, then we can do that too. So we take those donations too. We take any and all donations. Yeah.
Hey, I thought of another person possibly as a speaker. Giselle Fernandez. She's an anchor for Channel 1 at Spectrum. And she's a pretty
Oh, I love
well-known-
her.
Pardon?
I love her.
Well, what do you think?
Do you have connections to her?
No, I don't.
We'll just call her out of Nicole.
Spectrum. One.
Wasn't she on Channel 5 at one time?
She used to be in Channel 5
Probably long
and then
time
she
ago.
left. Yeah.
Long
And
time
she-
ago.
Yeah, she did. She was, huh? She was on
Yes.
Channel 5.
Yeah,
I
she
thought
was.
so.
Well, if
I
she
thought
can't
so.
speak at our scholarship brunch, she would be an awesome AML keynote.
Yes.
Mr.
I
Ressa,
agree with that.
work
It
your
would be great.
connections, Mr. Ressa. Come on, you could start today. Call your people.
I'd be
get
happy
your
to make
people.
an effort to contact her, but I don't have any special
I
connection.
think you do. His name is Mr. Senator Alex Padilla. Work it, Mr. Ressa.
Well,
Work it. AML.
if the committee is okay with Giselle, I will work on it.
You never know. You never know.
The city's okay with it. so-
Yeah, we are all in alignment with having Giselle for AML keynote. That would be
Yeah.
awesome.
I think that would be a good person. I agree.
Yes.
But I've never heard her speak to a large group, so I don't know.
Oh, she speaks.
Well,
Oh,
it
she's
doesn't
good.
matter. She speaks to millions every day.
Yeah.
And then we could get press from Spectrum. And
Exactly.
they will cover it because they always cover local stories.
Yes.
And what is the
Great
date?
suggestion, Mr. Ressa. Great suggestion, Mr. Ressa.
June
Okay,
Aren't you glad you suggested it, Alex?
go, Mr.
I'll be
Ressa.
happy to work on it.
Don't be surprised if she decides to join Comisión Femenil as a comadre.
Oh, there you go. When she speaks at AML, I think you can, work your magic.
June the 17th, is that the date?
No, we're talking for AML.
AML.
Oh, it's
All right.
Way in,
Any other questions about scholarship? Because I'm scholarship.
Clarify it.
Okay, thank
Have
you,
you ever
everyone.
seen
And
any
you have
scholarships?
Hey, can you clarify?
29 minutes left for the $35 special. Thank you.
But can you
Sochi,
clarify, am I going to contact Giselle for AML?
Yes, for
AML.
AML.
You don't have a
Giselle
date
for
for AML.
AML. It rhymes. Giselle
We don't
for
have a
AML.
date. Sochi, we don't have a date for AML.
It's called October.
October.
Oh,
But you can't ask a person, just say October.
oh, it's first 2 weeks of November. That's
Well,
AML.
But you don't have a date.
So you can start, and when you get in touch
can
with her,
start
you're
that.
gonna pressure CSUN to give us a date.
Exactly.
That's how it works.
So you can start, yeah, you can start.
But at
rules
least
and
you can give her a time frame, and 2 weekends in 2 Saturdays in November is pretty solid.
Right.
Right.
Either this day or that day. So that's pretty solid if you get a hold of her.
Okay.
Yeah.
It won't be Halloween.
Okay, thank you. I pass on the mic.
Okay.
Well, how about for the brunch? Do you want to consider Luz Rivas?
Yeah, she's on the list. We just don't know people's schedule.
Reyes and Luz Rivas.
Well, She wants, I think you want to talk to the scholarship committee first, right? Then we want to discuss it with the committee first? Huh? Just ask her. Okay, tell them to ask her. Okay, Alex.
What?
They said, we had a little discussion here and it's fine to ask Luz Rivas if she's available for the brunch.
Okay, because the last time we invited her, I think it was for the
It was
mix,
for the mixer. It was for the mixer and she.
and she said that,
She canceled.
yeah, she said she apologized and she owed us. So like, we can collect.
He remembers.
Okay, what happened?
Se puede.
Okay.
Hello? Hello?
A case it kind of froze.
Yeah, Lori froze.
Yeah.
I think it's the weather.
Yeah, I just sent Anita a text because I'm like, what happened since we're recording this? Oh, did they drop?
Uh-oh.
They'll probably
But it's
dial
still-
back in.
Yeah, but it's still recording.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, yeah, it dropped.
It's just
Oh,
still
she said they
recording.
lost connection.
Uh-oh.
They're trying
Okay,
to
ladies.
get back in. They're trying to get back in now.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I had to step out for a moment, but when is the brunch again?
June 17th.
And then we could sponsor somebody?
Yes.
How much is it?
35 if you do it by 8 o'clock today.
Yeah. If not,
Oh,
40.
it has to be done by today?
After
For
that, it's
35.
$40. With a
Yeah, because I
$5.
wouldn't mind sponsoring.
After that is
Somebody.
$40 and we have 5 minimum to meet we need to sell 5 more
50,
tickets. to
yeah.
meet the minimum.
Okay. All right. So just pay Anita?
Yeah.
Yes.